The muscle car era seemed doomed by the 1980s, but Pontiac and SLP Incorporation revived the dream with the legendary Firehawk. From its 360 horsepower debut in 1991 to its final roar in 2002, the Firehawk blended raw power with evolving technology. Let's dive into its remarkable journey. By the early 1980s, the golden age of muscle cars was essentially over. Rising insurance costs, stricter emission controls, and fuel shortages had ended the era of powerful cars like the Plymouth Cuda, Boss 429 Mustang, and high-horsepower Chevrolet Camaro or Pontiac Firebird. While some models, such as the Chevrolet Camaro Z28, Pontiac Firebird Trans Am, and Mustang II Mach 1 were still available, they often had little performance to match their names or looks, with the Mustang II featuring a modest 108 horsepower V6 engine in 1974. Fortunately, things started to improve in the mid-1980s as engine technology advanced. Car companies began to revive muscle cars, leading to a new era that continues today, with performance car firms like Callaway, Saleen, and Street Legal Performance Incorporation playing key roles. When the SLP Firehawk made its debut, it marked a significant chapter in Pontiac's performance history. In 1991, SLP partnered with Pontiac to offer a special performance option, known as the SLP Firehawk, on the Firebird Formula models. This high-performance variant was introduced during the final production year of the third-generation Firebird. The Firehawk was equipped with a 5.7-liter V8 engine, which was a modified version of the L98. The engine featured ported cylinder heads and other enhancements, boosting its output to an impressive 360 horsepower and 390 pound-feet of torque, making it a standout performer of its time. Only 25 units of the Firehawk were produced, but according to FirebirdFever.com, there was a 26th car that allegedly exceeded 400 horsepower. However, this extra car is not included in the official production totals. Building on its impressive reputation, the 1992 SLP Firehawk came equipped with several performance upgrades, some of which were optional. Among these enhancements was a Corvette 6-speed ZF manual transmission paired with an aluminum driveshaft. The Firehawk also featured 4-piston Brembo brakes, though the standard model came with the ILE brake system. To get the Brembo brakes, buyers had to opt for the competition package, which also included a Dana 44 rear end, 275-4017 tires, Recaro seats, a roll bar, 5-point harnesses, and firmer rear control arm bushings. Additionally, some Firehawks were sold with an optional fuel cell. Many of these upgrades were included in the $9,995 Competition R package. Despite its advanced features, the Firehawk was more suited for the track than for everyday driving. A review from Car and Driver described it as unrefined and noted its high price tag. The SLP Formula Firehawk tested by Car and Driver cost $51,989, which was quite steep even for the early 1990s. According to Firehawk.org, of the 25 Firehawks produced in this initial run, the first 8 were from the late 1991 model year, while the remaining 17 were 1992 models. Originally, 27 units had been ordered, making the Firehawk a rare and sought-after vehicle. With the new generation of Firebirds hitting the streets in 1993, the introduction of the SLP Firebird Firehawk marked an exciting evolution for the iconic muscle car. This fourth generation brought a fresh, sleek design and improved aerodynamics to the Firebirds, and the Firehawks were no exception, benefiting from these enhancements. During the 1993 model year alone, 201 Firehawk units were produced, a significant increase compared to the previous years. The Firehawk series continued until 2002 when Pontiac officially ended Firebird production. The Firehawk models from 1993 to 1996 came with a powerful 5.7-liter, 300 horsepower, and 330 pound-foot LT1 V8 engine. These models were exclusively based on the Firebird formula, as had been the case with earlier versions. Customers had to specifically order these cars from Pontiac using the R6V regular production option code. The 1993 models, of which 201 were made, featured several notable options, including a lightweight composite hood with a functional cold air induction package, modified from Corvette's air cleaner. They also had stainless steel exhaust tips, 17-inch by 8.5-inch aluminum alloy wheels manufactured by Ronal, and Firestone Firehawk tires in the size 275-40ZR17. Firehawk graphics were another distinctive feature. In 1994, with 500 units produced, the Firehawk gained new options. The Performance Exhaust Package, priced at $1,199, increased engine horsepower to 315 and torque to 330 pound-feet. This package included stainless steel components, a 3-inch diameter intermediate pipe, a less restrictive muffler, and 2 left-mounted 2.5-inch tailpipes. Additionally, a Level 2 Bilstein Sport suspension package was available for $1,599. Offering enhanced handling and performance, these upgrades made the Firehawk not only more powerful but also more accessible and affordable compared to its predecessors. In the mid-1990s, the SLP Firehawk continued to evolve, albeit with only minor changes in its offerings and features. For the 1995 model year, 671 Firehawks were produced, marking the debut of the Firehawk convertible. Out of the total production, 102 were convertibles. The 1995 models did not see major updates. The horsepower ratings and most options remained consistent with previous years. One notable exception was that the $1,599 Level 2 Bilstein Sport suspension package, which provided enhanced handling and performance, was not available for the convertible model. As the calendar turned to 1996, SLP decided to focus production efforts on the Firebird WS6 Ram Air and the Camaro Z28 SS. During this year, the Performance Exhaust Package became a standard feature on the Firehawk, while other changes were minimal. The major option package was less expensive than in the previous year, making it a more affordable choice for enthusiasts. The available options for the 1996 Firehawk included an engine oil cooler package, which helped to maintain optimal engine temperatures, and a performance lubricants package, offering synthetic rear axle lubricant, semi-synthetic power steering fluid, and a premium synthetic media engine oil filter. The Level 2 Bilstein Sport suspension package was still offered, and buyers could opt for the SLP Hurst short throw shifter with an H-shift nub for a sportier driving experience. Additionally, the Torsen Limited Slip Differential, which came with the Performance Lubricants package, and American Racing Equipment chrome-plated aluminum wheels were also available. The year 1997 brought some confusion regarding production numbers for the Firehawk. Official reports from Firehawk.org indicate that 116 units were produced. However, FirebirdFever.com suggests that if the 29 special edition models featuring a 330 horsepower 5.7-liter V8 LT4 engine sourced from the outgoing C4 Corvette Grand Sport are included, the total production number would rise to 145 units. This special edition was highlighted in the August 1997 issue of Motor Trend magazine, which mentioned that between 25 and 30 of these special models would be built. Therefore, the figure of 29 listed on FirebirdFever.com seems reasonable given the magazine's estimate. In 1998, no SLP Firebird Firehawks were produced, but significant changes were on the horizon the following year. The 1999 SLP Firehawk introduced a new engine and a refreshed body style that was common to all Firebirds. This update featured a 5.7-liter, 327 horsepower, 345 pound-feet LS1 V8 engine. Additionally, the Firehawk was now available on the Trans Am model, not just the Formula Firebird. This change was well received, as evidenced by sales numbers. Out of the 719 SLP Firebirds sold in 1999, 613 were Trans Ams, indicating the success of the new option code WU6, which allowed customers to order the Firehawk through Pontiac dealers. This period from 1999 to 2002 marked the last of the SLP Firehawks based on the Pontiac Firebird. Pontiac, as a GM brand, would continue for only 8 more years, ceasing to exist after the 2010 model year. By 2001, the SLP Firehawk received an anniversary edition. The LS1 V8 engine was upgraded with an LS6 intake, increasing horsepower to 335 while torque remained the same. Although the overall trim and performance options did not change significantly from previous years, the Anniversary Edition featured unique trim, badging, and wheels. A total of 540 Firehawks were produced for the 2001 model year. The final run of the SLP Firehawk occurred in 2002. Firehawks built before August 2001 retained the 335 horsepower engine, but those manufactured after this date were equipped with a high-flow induction system that boosted horsepower to 345 and torque to 350 pound-feet. Various suspension packages allowed owners to tailor performance and handling to their preferences, but the 2002 model year saw the highest production number with 1,505 Firehawks, marking a triumphant end for the SLP Firehawk series. Despite a downturn in American muscle cars in the 1970s, the combined efforts of engineers and performance enthusiasts helped revive the muscle car era, with Pontiac and SLP Incorporation playing a significant role. The SLP Firehawk was more than just a muscle car. It was a statement of power and innovation that left Mustangs in its dust. What's your favorite feature of the SLP Firehawk? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more automotive stories.